Alrighty, y'all, so we all know the unholy union between a man and a chicken is, of course, Zephyr. And this guy, or this girl, I don't know what Zephyr is. No one knows, really. I think it's just, it's one of those mysteries, like, is the Earth flat? So, this chick has an augment, Jetstream. Has something to do with airplanes, has something to do with moving faster. The point is, it makes your projectiles in this game go like 1,000,000 miles an hour. So there's a few little combos we can do here with the Pyrana and the Lenz, which is completely amazing. If you're a nerf or nothing type of dude, you've wanted to sit on your roof, and shoot the neighbors with your nerf darts, but it just doesn't reach. If you had this augment, bro, you'd be tagging them in the face every day before they went to school. Everyone would be happy. Well, just you, really. Anyways, let's jump right into this. What's going on, party people? It is your boy Coop, and yes, we are checking out old Zephyr, dude. One of the coolest, most fun frames to use in this game. And of course, we are gonna be using, because we're using the Pyrana, okay? The Pyrana Prime, as well as the Lenz. So we want to use the augment Jetstream. What this is gonna do, y'all, is crazy. So, if you have max power strength on there, you're going to get 373% more projectile flight speed and 149.2% extra speed boost. That is crazy. So, the Pyrana with this on, and you can look at him run with those little chicken legs, dude. It looks crazy when you have it on. It's just moving so fast, and I don't even have the power strength maxed. But the reason we're using the Lenz here, guys, is because it makes this thing into a dart gun. It is crazy. This is the nerf or nothing thing I was talking about, dude. Tagging people from across the yard. It's absolutely crazy. So, as you can see here, I got some level 100s out there, and I just tag them, bloop, and you can see those slash procs that are kicking in. That's what we're going for. This is a hunter munitions build all the way, because really, against armor, the Lenz just it fails, because it has no status chance. You need some corrosive, you need something to be able to take out that armor. Now slash, of course, bypasses armor, so hunter munitions makes this beast. And you can see right there, like, how this is just, it like instantly hits wherever you're aiming. There is no fall off. There isn't none of that limp arrow action where you feel like your bow needs a little bit of Viagra in its life. It doesn't have that. You can see the difference right there. I mean, it's pretty obvious, and there is zero fall off from what I can tell. Like, even in the locker room when I shoot it, it will go exactly as far as I aim out. It will land exactly where I am pointing this bow. So that's pretty amazing, guys, for that big of a difference in the projectile flight speed. So the Lenz build, guys, is fairly simple. You can put on argon, I just swapped that out. You can throw on bladed rounds, whatever you want. The main thing is you want on hunter munitions. Now I have on 2 vigilante mods, one which increases the fire rate and one that gives me some multi-shot. You want the extra multi-shot because the more arrows you're shooting, the more likely hunter munitions will proc, okay? So you want as much multi-shot as you can get on there. That's the biggest thing you're going for. Bladed rounds, hammer shot's a good choice. There's a lot of options for that last mod spot where I usually keep my Riven mod, because my Riven mod is nasty. It's like crit chance, crit damage, just all the sexy things in life, all rolled up into one pretty ass mod. So y'all can add this, mod that however you want for that last spot, but other than that, it's a very basic Lenz build. Now look at that limp noodle, dude is never going out at night because he has, like, the drunken dude syndrome, just can't get it up. But look at this, okay, you have that Viagra pill, and now you're just out of control sexy. You're hitting the target 100% of the time. So if you have Exodia Contagion, y'all, check this out. Do a jump, come on, if I can hit him, we'll see if I can. Okay, boom. For one, it launches them in the air, makes them look like assholes. That's a big part of what we're going for. Humiliating the enemy is always a great tactic. So you get the viral proc, and then you shoot them with this, so they're bleeding to death, but they only got half health, okay? Now, I did not find this to be viable doing on your own. You can. You'd probably want to have a different aura mod on there so you can swap a little bit quicker. Speed trigger, I believe is what it's called. Swapping between weapons a little faster. I may be wrong, it may be called something else. The point is, guys, that really works well. Slash and viral pair amazingly. So I have viral also on my Pyrana, and as you can see, I have activate these slash procs with my Lenz, and then I swap over to this, and I can just absolutely destroy these guys. The thing is, with the melee, when you're throwing out the Exodia Contagion, it's all good and dandy, but that'd be better if you had someone else doing that part and you're shooting the Lenz. I think that would be a great two-man setup. I bet you could just wreck for hours. I'm gonna try to try this out, but I gotta find someone who's willing, you know, to sit in there with me for like hours on end. You know, my wife doesn't play video games, so I can't use her. Now look at the distance I'm getting here, guys. This distance is crazy, okay? That's insane, and I'm still just doing the damage, and that's because of the projectile flight speed. It affects the bows, it affects the shotties, man. The shotties with the bodies. And that's really why we paired it with the Pyrana, because this really, it has the viral, we can put on the viral, it has all the status effects we want. It really just works well synergistically with the mod we're using today, as well as with the Lenz. And look how this dude, dude, look at this. What a slutty corpus, man, dude. Close your legs, bro. No one's trying to get on top of that, man. Did you guys see that? That was out of control, dude. Just like flashing his junk all out there for everybody in the world to see. Anyways. So against Corpus, this completely wrecks them, y'all. I mean, as you can tell, as it would. Now, gas is still going to be more effective than slash, just because gas is insane if you have no armor. But the Lenz works really well. Now, the Exodia Contagion, insane against Corpus too. So this would be an amazing combo to wreck anything, but it's really effective against armor because there's not a lot of stuff to get that down. Now, Zephyr, this is a basic build, y'all. Not a lot going on here. Now, you can throw on the Vigilante mods. You can swap out quite a few of these mods, actually. As you can see, my power strength is not maxed. My duration isn't maxed. But you could throw, say, a continuity on there instead of the auger reach. If you have to have like 75% range on Zephyr, or else your shield, some of the projectiles will get through your shield. So remember that. Negative range is okay, but you can't go below like 75%. Now on the Pyrana, y'all, look at that ribbon. Did y'all see that? Crit chance, multi-shot with minus ammo maximum. Oh my god, dude. If that doesn't want to make you, you know, make out with yourself in the mirror, I don't know what will. So, we got Auger Pact. There's so many different options here you can throw on, where I had the Ribbon, of course, but you can throw on Pathogen Rounds, of course, if you are going for, say, a corrosive build. You know, this is a great one. Say you're going for a gas build, you definitely want to have more of your mods Toxin, and then you want to have, like, one mod, only one mod, be your heat mod, because the Toxin damage is how it gets most of the damage for the gas. So you don't want two heat mods and one Toxin is what I'm saying. So as you guys can see here, I stayed pretty late in the game. I stayed, till, about an hour. I mean, nothing too crazy or anything, but it was really just to show that this does work. You can stay late in the game and you can still run around looking totally retarded, but it's okay. Hey, you know what, guys? It's fine, because the movement speed is extremely beneficial. It does look a little weird, but it's awesome. It's so fun to play with this chick, guys. There is no other frame in the game that is as fun just to go out and play with as Zephyr, in my opinion. Well, Mag's up there with her, as far as you're just constantly using your abilities, and how Zephyr just kind of glides and floats around. Everything just works out really well. Now, you see, that's what I was talking about. I'm sure that's happened to you guys in life whenever you're just walking down the street and like some dude from Antifa just walks up with like a wooden shield and slams you in the face. That's what basically happened to me just then. So the way you can counter that is not standing there like a total asshole like I was. What you gotta do is you gotta get out of the way, okay? That's the only thing that's really gonna hurt you, or when your shield runs out, because I am running a low efficiency build, so sometimes I would forget. Now you can see that Napalm is trying to get me, dude, but he can't, okay? He can't, because he's stupid, and he doesn't know I have a shield up. I know you can't see the shield, but that's because I always keep my energy on black, guys, because I'm inclusive. Let's be honest. Also, because you don't want to be able to see it. You want your energy color to be black, y'all. That's all the time, 100% of the time, you want it to be that color, because it gets annoying if you're doing long runs. I know it messes with the fashion frame, y'all. I know. The true end game. Am I right? I know it messes with it, but you still need to have that on. Anyways, guys, so that is the basic setup here. I think you will have a lot of fun with this. I think it's a total blast running the mod, the augment. I mean, Jetstream is one of the funnest augments, I think, in the game, to be completely honest, and just what it does to shotguns is insane. In fact, it's so crazy that I'm going to be putting out another video just showing like all the awesome shotguns, for example, Comb, Strum, all the really cool ones, a Pyrana, which I completely love. Just the distance that you can get on this, dude. You're like sniping fools with the comb, man. It is completely crazy. So really viable, this augment for the planes or even the new upcoming Fortuna, you know. But I will say the Lenz is not as viable on the planes or Fortuna, which hasn't come out but will soon. Let me just reiterate that it is not out yet. Someone said I was leading people to believe by my last video that was already out. I disagreed. But either way, the point is, the Lenz only has 7 arrows, okay? Now it does have arrow mutation built into it, so anytime you pick up any kind of ammo, it'll turn into an arrow, but there's not a lot of ammo just sitting around on the planes, y'all, okay? So you just gotta be careful. Anyways, guys, that is gonna be all for me. If you disagree with my build, please feel free to let me know on someone else's channel. Go post that on Life of Rio's channel, you know? The dude has his, you know, channel named after a bird, a toucan, I believe, or a parrot. Not sure. Anyways, guys, we're not hating on Rio today. That is going to be all for me, though. If you like it, leave a like. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.